There is only one thing that makes dream impossible to achieve: the fear of failure. The ship is safest when it is in port, but that is not what ships were built for. One day or day one, you decide. You drown not by falling into a river, but by staying submerged in it. One day you will wake up and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Focus on the single purpose of being here and now. Life is a succession of moments. Be faithful to this moment. If it is painful, it will pass. If it's joyful, it will also pass. Be brave, take risks. Nothing can substitute experience. Don't listen to malicious comments of those friends who, never taking any risks themselves, can only see other people's failure. When you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. When you repeat a mistake, it is not a mistake anymore, it is a decision. I can control my destiny, but not my fate. Destiny means there are opportunities to turn right or left, but fate is a one-way street. I believe we all have the choice as to whether we fulfill our destiny, but our fate is sealed. You have to take the risks. We will only understand the miracle of life fully when we allow the unexpected to happen. The simple things are also the most extraordinary things, and only the wise can see them. Culture makes people understand each other better, and if they understand each other better in their soul, it is easier to overcome the economic and political barriers. But first they have to understand that their neighbor is, in the end, just like them, with the same problems, the same questions. Remember your dreams and fight for them. You must know what you want from life. There is just one thing that makes your dream become impossible: the fear of failure. Everybody is a political person, whether you say something or you are silent. A political attitude is not whether you go to Parliament. It's how you deal with your life, with your surroundings. You can become blind by seeing each day as a similar one. Each day is a different one. Each day brings a miracle of its own. It's just a matter of paying attention to this miracle. Tell your heart that the fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself, and no heart has ever suffered when it goes in search of its dream. Talent is a universal gift, but it takes a lot of courage to use it. Don't be afraid to be the best. Life was always a matter of waiting for the right moment to act. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. It's only those who are persistent and willing to study things deeply who achieve the master work. You have the choices to control your mind or to let your mind control you. No one loses anyone because no one owns anyone. That is the true experience of freedom, having the most important thing in the world without owning it. Don't explain, your friends do not need it, and your enemies will not believe you. Remember that wherever your heart is, there you will find your treasure. You will never be able to escape from your heart, so it's better to listen to what it has to say. When we strive to become better than we are, everything around us becomes better too. No matter what he does, every person on earth plays a central role in the history of the world, and normally he doesn't know it. And when you can't go back, you have to worry only about the best way of moving forward. Everyone seems to have a clear idea of how other people should lead their lives, but none about his or her own. Don't give in to your fears. If you do, you won't be able to talk to your heart. Because when we love, we always strive to become better than we are. If you start by promising what you don't even have yet, you'll lose your desire to work towards getting it. A warrior of light values a child's eyes because they are able to look at the world without bitterness. When he wants to find out if the person beside him is worthy of his trust, he tries to see him as a child would. From the moment we are born, people tell us that the world is like this and like that, this way, that way. It is natural that, for a certain period of time, we end up believing what we are told, but we must soon push these ideas aside and discover our own way of living reality. It is not winning or losing the battle that matters, but how the war ends. An open oven bakes no bread. The great victory, which appears so simple today, was the result of a series of small victories that went unnoticed. A warrior seeks to act and not waste time in useless conversation. Accumulating love brings luck. Accumulating hatred brings calamity. Anyone who fails to recognize problems leaves the door open for tragedies to rush in. If you're brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello. You are what you believe yourself to be. It's what you do in the present that will redeem the past and thereby change the future. You can't avoid pain, but you can choose to overcome it. We must never stop dreaming. Dreams provide nourishment for the soul, just as a meal does for the body. Fight for your dreams, and your dreams will fight for you. A life without a cause is a life without an effect. The danger of an adventure is worth 1,000 days of ease and comfort. If you love someone, you must be prepared to set them free. Haters are confused admirers who can't understand why everybody else likes you.